The Utah Utes are hosting the Cincinnati Bearcats. Now, the Cincinnati Bearcats are having a phenomenal season. They're currently ranked 17th in the nation. They're 7-1. The only loss was to Nebraska early on in the season before Nebraska. I don't know how to. Well, no, Nebraska's actually doing pretty good. They're 6-2. They've only lost to Minnesota and Michigan. The Minnesota loss is still confusing as all get out. But this is what Cincinnati's got right now. A a not bad Big Ten school beat them, but they beat everybody else since then. Now they're going to Utah to face a 6-2 Utah. Now Utah's only been beat by BYU and Texas Tech, the two biggest names in Big 12 football this season. And now Utah's not had yes, they beat Arizona State. They beat Colorado very convincingly, beat West Virginia fairly convincingly. Wyoming, of course, they were going to beat Wyoming. Probably not to the level you thought that they would. They beat Cal Poly convincingly, UCLA, all of that. So, Scott Satterfield is going to try to protect his number 14 ranking. Kyle Whittingham is wanting to put his Utah Utes in a position to say that they are the number 3 team in the Big 12. It may not get either one of them into the college football playoff, but then again, no, maybe it could. So, this is going to be a big deal. These are two very good teams, and it could cause, if Utah wins, it could cause a lot of chaos within the Big 12. But then again, though, the Big 12 thrives on chaos. So, let's cover this game. If you like college football, I actually cover Big 12 on occasion because I like them. People call them America's League, and I agree with it. Hit like, hit subscribe. Also follow college foot or other college sports because, well, I don't get into recruiting, don't get in transfer portal, and basketball season just gets annoying for me, especially now that they're going to allow pro players to come back into the league or into the conference play. That's just idiotic. But hit like, hit subscribe, and let's get into this.
Hey folks, this is Paul with Redneck Sports. I want to thank you for viewing my video, and I want to give you one thought process. There was a famous coach at University of Tennessee by the name of General Robert Neyland. He had 6 maxims, but number 2 maxim is what everybody should apply to their life. Play for and make the breaks. When one comes your way, score. That's how to live your life right there.
Okay. Brendan Thorsby is a Bearcats QB. We're going to cover Cincy since they're the visiting team. He's 133 of 204, 65.2% completion rate, 1,843 yards through the air, has thrown 20 touchdowns, 1 interception, only been sacked twice. That offensive line is impressive. And Brendan Thorsby's been given time to be an amazing looking quarterback. Now, also, so they've thrown 22 touchdowns because both the the QB2 and QB3 quarterbacks have thrown one. Evan Pryor, 66 rushes, 478 yards. He's got 3 touchdowns. Tawi Walker, 90 for 466, 4 touchdowns. Brennan Swordsby's got 7 on the ground. Yeah, you heard that right. He's thrown 20 touchdowns and rushed in for 7. Manny Kobe's rushed 1 in. Chance Williams has. So 16 touchdowns on the ground. The 22 through the air, Cyrus Allen's got 9 of them. Joe Royer's got 4, pardon me. Jeff Caldwell's got 3. Caleb Goody's got 2. Isaiah Johnson's got 3. Tawi Walker's got 1. Yeah, Cyrus Allen, 34 catches, 381 yards, but 9 touchdowns. So that's pretty interesting. Now, Brendan Sorsby's got 69 rushes, 425 yards. They've got Okay, there are three players in the 400 rushing yards category. Evan Pryor's at 478, Colby Walker's at 466, Brendan Sorsby's at 425. They got four in the 300 on the receiving side. Cyrus Allen's got 34 catches, 381 yards. Caleb Goody, 18 catches, 359. Joe Royer, 22 for 340. Jeff Caldwell, 20 for 337. How impressive is that? This is a very impressive offense. Now, they got 17 sacks on opposing quarterbacks. Not bad at all. 25 pass deflections, only one interception, but they ran it back 100 yards for a touchdown. Nine forced fumbles, six fumble recoveries. This defensive line is doing some work. It could be a little bit better in the secondary, but not. They're not something that you would complain about. Now, leading tacklers, Jake Golday, 67 tackles, 3.5 sacks, two pass deflections, one forced fumble. Trevor Gola-Callard's got 50 tackles, three pass deflections. Jonathan Thompson. Now, mind you, Gola Collard is a safety. Linebacker Jonathan Thompson's got 41 tackles, one sack, one forced fumble, one fumble recovery. And safety Christian Harrison, 35 tackles, six pass deflections. Now, this is a little odd. Looking at their numbers, and they've got two safeties and the top tacklers. That's usually a sign that they're letting the other team get into the secondary a little too often, but they've got a not bad count when it comes to sacks on the quarterback. Now, penalties, 60 for 572, 71 yards per game. That's not that disciplined at all. It's a really good offensive line, really good quarterback who can score in whatever way. Plus, they've got other players that are doing a lot. This is a very scary Cincinnati Bearcats team. Okay, so for Utah, they're defending home Devin Dampier, who a lot of people have bragged about this year. 138 to 201, 68.7 completion rate, 1,375 yards, thrown 13 touchdowns, had four interceptions, so been sacked six times, which isn't that bad at all. Less than one sack a game. So, yeah, they've got a really good offensive line, too. Not quite to the level of Cincy, but still. Bird Fickland has thrown three touchdowns. He's QB2. You know, they got 16 through the air, four interceptions. A little bit worse, but not by a lot, than Cincy. Now, rushing, Wayshawn Parker's got four touchdowns. Devin Dampier's got five. McCary Rogers got seven. Bird Fickland has four. So, several other guys. They got 24 touchdowns on the ground. Now, Wayshawn Parker's got 503. Devin Dampier's got 442. Nakari Rogers has got 325. Bird Fickland's got 262. And Daniel Bray's got 203. Yeah, they're focusing a little too much, it looks like. But Wayshawn Parker's only got 70 carries, whereas Devin Dampier and Nakari Rogers have 80. So, Wayshawn Parker is able to get more yardage with less carries. That tells you what kind of breakout player he is, while two other players who's got more carries, you know, one's within like 60 and the other one's like 175 of them. Now, receiving side, pretty much you got Ryan Davis, Dallin Brentley, J.J. Buchanan, and Larry Simmons each have three touchdowns from catches. Wayshawn Parker's got two, and a couple other guys got one. So that's 16 through the air. And they've got pretty good yards. Ryan Davis got 48 catches, 518 yards. Dallin Bentley's got 30 for 369. They're a little bit more balanced on who gets it, but not really. Ryan Davis is getting the main thrust, even though, there's 158 catches and one guy's got 48 of them. Now, on defense, 25 tackle or 25 sacks on opposing quarterbacks. That's a little bit or a lot better on that side of things. They are able to get to the opposing quarterback better, which they're going to be going up against an offensive line that's not that easy to get through. 26 pass deflections, 7 interceptions, one of which got taken back all the way. Now, here's a weakness: 2 forced fumbles, 1 fumble recovery. Leading tacklers, Jackson Benet, who is a safety, 39 tackles, half a sack, 3 pass deflections, 3 interceptions. He's got the interception that went back for a touchdown. He's got 103 yards from running back interceptions. Now, Jonathan Hall, who's a linebacker, 39 tackles, 2 sacks, 2 pass deflections, 1 interception. John Henry Daly, defensive end, 36 tackles, 9.5 sacks. He's knocked back the opposing quarterback 77 yards, like all of them. 1 pass deflection, 2 forced fumbles. They've got a weakness when it comes to dealing with the fumbles, but I'm going to tell you something. This is a well-rounded team as well. Now penalty wise, you're looking at 51 for 435, 54 yards a game. Not super disciplined, but quite a bit better than Cincy. So it's a well-rounded team, but just not as much as Cincy in a lot of areas. I'm going to tell you something. I don't want to say who's going to win it. Utah's got home field advantage. They've got a really good coach. Kyle Whittingham knows how to keep this team going, but Scott Satterfield's not bad either. Devin Dampier, really good quarterback. Brendan Sorsby, underrated. You hardly ever hear anybody talking about him, but he's another really good quarterback. I'll be honest with you. I don't know who's going to win. Utah should be able to win it at home because of how closely aligned they are, but I really don't want to get into this. This is going to be a game that you should watch. Now it could be a complete blowout and I could be completely wrong, but I think this is going to be worth watching. I really do. Going to be one of the last games, 2 ranked teams, Big 12 implications. Yeah, folks, you should watch this game because I'm telling you, I don't want to make a guess on it. I wouldn't want to put money down on this game. But then again, though, I don't ever do that. I don't really get in. I don't trust betting. Seriously, these are 2 really, really good games here. And I don't think that I would, yeah. It's anyone's guess. You should watch this game. Seriously. This has been Paul with Redneck Sports. Y'all have a good day now. Bye.
I want to thank you for watching my video. And if you like what you saw, like, subscribe, and comment. Y'all have a good day now.